I'd like to call the Lancaster Central School District Board of Education meeting to order. In the unlikely event of an emergency, if we have to evacuate the boardroom, please note the locations of the exits. At this time, I ask you to silence your cell phones and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence for an unequivocal reflection for Mr. Michael Yardy, a science teacher in the district from 1970 through 2000, who passed away on January 4th, 2017, and for Mrs. Carol Giza, Robert Giza's wife, who passed away on December 23rd, 2016. Thank you, everyone. I'd like to note that Mrs. Duchinsky has been excused from this evening's meeting. 4.0 presentations. We have our 2016-17 census presentation by Dr. Rick Green.
Good evening. I've just been advised my computer will shut down in 15 minutes, which makes it imperative that this be a fast report, and I will do my very best. You received in your packets, you received the full census report, and I'm just going to go through a few highlights here, and I'd like to thank especially Mrs. Beverly Jarno and all of the census workers who went door to door to collect this information and collated forms. So some really quick facts. We had 31 more preschoolers than we had last year. Now last year we had 96 more preschoolers than the year before, but we had 31 additional ones. Now that all of the preschoolers, you can't presume that they're going to go to kindergarten because some of them will go to other placements. And the K-12 enrollment decreased by 82. Last year it decreased by 18, so it becomes a bit of a significant point. You always ask the questions, what other placements are there? Private and parochial schools. You can see the number that is that's not italicized is the number for this year, and then last year's numbers for points of comparison. So private and parochial schools, 600 this year, 648 last year. So we're even down on the private school enrollments here in the district, and everything else is pretty much stable. Another quick fact, this year's class has 496 kiddos in it, our graduating class. When they were kindergartners, they had 457 kids. So these numbers do increase as time does go on. Our official, as I said before, our official beginning enrollment's down by 82. Our grade 12 count is 496, and if you look at our kindergarten count, it's 372. So there's a bit of a trend. However, next year's projected enrollment, and projected enrollments are pretty accurate within a year or two. After that, they're not too reliable. But next year's projected enrollment is up by 59 students. And indeed, last year, during the springtime, we went up about 22 students that enrolled for kindergarten that we didn't anticipate. So we were scrambling a bit because they were enrolling all over the district, but they were enrolling later than we thought that they would. And in 2012, it's projected that we're only down by 7 students, so we're stabilizing quite well. So what's for certain on all of these numbers? Enrollment is challenging to predict. No matter what kinds of predictions we make, they're never absolute. They're just predictions, kind of like the weather. Sometimes it's accurate and sometimes it's not. Increases and decreases are not consistent across grade groups. For example, we have increases in kindergarten, and then grades 1 through 3, we have decreases. And then grades 4 through 6 this year, we have increases. And then the 7 through 12 is decreased. So those increases, decreases, just keeping an eye on all of those. And projections are always subject to change. I do want to tell you, we did a study in the area of the Erie 1 districts, And we looked at enrollment since 2010-11 to the end of last year, which are the reliable numbers. And Lancaster is has one of the lowest percent of decrease of all the districts in the area. So while it seems like our numbers are going down, those numbers are far more radical in other districts, and it's a Western New York trend as well. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. So are there any questions at all? If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Ask me if you have any questions about any of the numbers. Okay? Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Kern. 5.0 correspondence. We have no correspondence since last meeting. 6.0 approval of minutes. 6.1, could I have a motion to accept the regular session minutes from our December 5th meeting?
So moved. Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 7.0 items for staff organizations. Anyone from the Lancaster Administrative and Supervisory Association?
No items.
Thank you. Anyone from the Lancaster Central Teachers Association?
No items.
Thank you. Lancaster Association of Service Personnel and the Lancaster Association of Substitute Teachers. Thank you. 8.0 board reports. Anyone on the board care to report out anything?
I have a couple things. I don't have very much from the legislative team to report, only because our meeting is next week. I do have one thing to share that literally came into my email less than an hour ago. So if you saw me stapling when I got here, that's why. So I'll keep one of these and pass it down. This is a letter that we just received that is being sent to the senators regarding our new proposed education secretary, and a survey that was done in support or opposition of her. And as you can see, I'm just going to highlight it. It says that about 400, I'm sorry.
Just the majority of those.
Yes, 86%. There's about 400, it says dedicated educational advocates from across New York responded to the survey, and 86% oppose her nomination for education secretary. And then it gives you on the back 2 pages why exactly. Basically that she just has no experience in public education. She never attended public education. Her children never attended public education, and she was a strong opponent of public education. So why she's in this position, one never knows. But so if you take a look at it, I thought it was pretty interesting. But like I said, I literally just got this less than an hour ago, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to study it. But if I waited till next month, it'd be old news. So I wanted to have it now. Not to mention she'll be in her seat by next month. Possibly. Probably. Also, last month, I believe it was the Academy of Finance. It was either last month or the month before. Now, I can't remember. Academy of Finance did a presentation with us, asked us to consider being part of their board or their meetings. They have a meeting tomorrow morning. Is anyone participating? Has anyone reached out to them?
I know that we discussed, or we're talking about having a discussion about either sending a representative or people taking upon themselves to go. I was not planning on going tomorrow. I don't know if anyone was. No one informed me that they were, but you're going to go
tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 7:30, high school faculty cafeteria. We can rotate perhaps. I don't know how often they're meeting.
I think that's a good idea.
And I'll report back the next meeting on what happened.
Yeah, I mean, those meetings, while difficult to get up any earlier than we do, I think it's especially since they reached out to us and they do such a fine job that I think we should acknowledge that. And thank you for attending, Mrs. Christopher. And I'll pick up the next one and we can talk about future schedules.
Yeah, I don't know how often they are. I'll find out and report back. That's all I have.
Thank you. Anyone else have anything? Okay, Dr. 9.0 Superintendent's Administrative Report.
you, Mr. Uteg. Since the last Board of Education meeting, we've gone through the holiday season, and so many wonderful things occurred throughout the district. We often hear about the collaboration of the Youth Bureau and all the wonderful help that's given to people throughout the community via our Lancaster students through that program. But there are so many other things. And I just wanted to highlight Court Street for you all. Students at Court Street showed their generosity this year by supporting a local veteran family. And through Western New York Heroes, they were able to fill 7 boxes with over 45 gifts for a family of 4. And those children were so proud and so happy of their accomplishment. It was a nice thing to see. The director of Western New York Heroes says that this year they were able to help 140 veteran families in the Western New York area through the program. And I just wanted to say congratulations to all our students for all the programs that they did during the holiday season and throughout the school year. One important point is carbon monoxide alarm procedures. Many of you know last year New York State adopted a rule that amended the Uniform Fire Prevention and Building Codes. And what they did was they added a requirement to install carbon monoxide detection in all existing, newer and existing facilities. Through an emergency project, thanks to Ms. Phillips and so many others, we've installed carbon monoxide detectors throughout the school district in relevant areas. Units are tied to our fire detection and our alert systems where possible. So any alarms for elevated carbon monoxide levels will sound in the location, additionally in the main office fire panel, and be sent to the phones of the building custodian and director of facilities, which is a real nice feature. Jamie Phillips and others worked with our Erie One BOCES safety coordinator, Marilyn Canese, thank you. Known her for 11 years, couldn't remember. But they worked on a procedure for responding to the alarms and how this information was rolled out to administrators, building custodians, and very shortly faculty and staff. The instructions would be posted in locations where alarms are present, and thanks again to all involved in these safety features, getting them installed, up and running, and the procedures for them. And then finally, the winter or spring community ed brochure is out, and we're real happy with the work that Dr. Alderman has done with that, the website and the brochure and everything else. And looking at it just quickly, they were all delivered to homes throughout our community. And I encourage everyone to take a look at the offerings. There are many great activities, and that keeps them getting larger and more comprehensive and branching out in different directions. And just looking at it real quickly, I just felt as if there was something in there for everyone. So take a look and maybe get involved and take advantage of that. But thank you to all the people that put that together.
Thank you, Dr. Valley. And I'd like just to add one thing to Dr. Valley's report. And if anyone is watching at home, please ask small children to leave just for a second. Dr. Valley played Santa Claus at Hillview over the break. And it was neat to see, and he even relayed to me that if you have an opportunity to do that, you should do that at some point. So, well done.
It was a highlight. It was a special.
10.0.
Yes, we
do.
I have videos and everything else I will never ever forget.
10.0 old business. Does anyone from the board have any old business they'd like to bring up? 11.0 new business. 11.1 personnel items. 11.1.1. Could I have a motion to accept the personnel changes as written?
So
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? So moved. 11.2 education items. 11.2.1. Could I have a motion to accept the Committee on Special Education's report?
So moved.
second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? So moved. 11.2.2. Could I have a motion to accept the Committee on Preschool Special Education's report?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? So moved. 12.0 business and financial items. 12.1. Could I have a motion to accept the financial items as written?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.2, policy adoption 5410 for purchasing. Could I have a motion to accept the policy?
So moved. Second.
Does anyone have any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.3, could I have a motion to accept the policy adoption of 5630, facilities, inspection, operation, and maintenance?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.4, could I have a motion to accept policy adoption 5660, school food service program for lunch and breakfast?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.5, could I have a motion to accept the policy 6551, Family and Medical Leave Act?
So moved. Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.6, could I have a motion to accept policy 5681, our school safety plans?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.7, could I have a motion to accept policy 5683, fire and emergency drills, bomb threats, and bus emergency drills?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.8, could I have a motion to accept policy 7131, the education of homeless children and youth?
So moved. Second.
Any questions or comments on policy? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.9 is our second reading of the 6110, the Code of Ethics for Board Members and all district personnel. 12.10 is a contract with the district of Frontier Central School District. Could I have a motion to accept the agreement?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.11 is a contract with the district of East Aurora, Union Free Central School District. Could I have a motion to accept the agreement?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.12 is a contract with Hamburg School District. Could I have a motion to accept the contract?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.13 is a change order report. Could I have a motion to accept the changes?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. If it would be agreeable to the board, I'd like to package together 12.14 through 12.24, which are all construction contracts. Would anyone, we can have discussion or comments about any of those between the motion and the vote. Okay. I'd like to make a motion to approve that grouping of contracts, 12.14 to 12.24. Could I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments about those? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.25 is a contract proposal with the district of Richard Hinshaw, which is going to be tabled for future further research. 12.26, surplus equipment. Could I have a motion to accept that report?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 12.27, could I have a motion to accept the food service operating reports from October 2016?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. And 12.28 is the food service report from November 2016. Could I have a motion to accept the report?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. 13.0 public hearing. We have no person signed up to speak this evening. 14.0 future presentations. We have assessments and student achievement on February 6th, 2017. Our next meetings will be our budget work session on January 23rd, right here at Central Avenue School at 6:30. And then our regular session, again, is February 6th at John A. Shirley at 7 p.m. 15.0 adjournment. Could I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Any questions, comments? All those in favor?
Aye.
Those opposed? So moved. We are adjourned. Thank you for coming, everyone.